Hey guys, quick video on a Saturday night since my fiance is out of town, so I don't have any plans tonight, and most of my friends are busy or out of town, so gonna make a quick video about my recent new job at Google. This isn't a salary video. I'm going to share how I spent my signing bonus. So recently I started a new job at Google for a level above, and the range for my salary is between 260 and 350. I land somewhere in the middle of that band, and I got a 50K signing bonus with that. So living in New York, obviously it's expensive, and with my 50K signing bonus, 23K ended up getting taken out by taxes. So after the 23K deduction, I ended up with about 26K. And with that 26K, 760 ended up coming out for my 401K deduction. I have my 401K running every paycheck, and I always try to max it out to take advantage of the max and also take advantage of the tax savings on the pre-tax income. If you don't know about 401ks, it's an employee retirement plan that's kind of inspired from IRAs and Roth IRAs. And when you take pre-tax money, it actually decreases the amount of taxes you have to pay right now, because you'll be paying it later on in retirement when you take a draw. So if you get taxed at a high tax rate now, it actually makes more sense to take it out of your income now and pay taxes later, because typically you're not going to be working as much in retirement. Your tax bracket might actually go down. So if you get taxed at retirement, you'll actually save more money in the long run. There's another 401k type called Roth 401k, but that's like a completely different subject. I'm not going to go super in depth with it. So I always max out my 401k. So every paycheck I take out about $760. After that, I ended up buying myself a present. I got myself AirPod Pro Maxes. These bad boys are super comfortable. I love them. They also are great for working, and well worth the money. I got a great deal on those. Ended up being like 30% off. So I got them for about $395, just rounded up to $400. I also got myself a new phone, which is iPhone 13. And I got the mid storage, so 256 for the iPhone 13 Pro. That came out to about $1,400, including Apple Care. So after this, that's sort of all the tech I wanted, and I didn't really want anything else. I'm not super into like buying like random frivolous stuff, so I bought 1.5K worth of savings bonds. This is because inflation is super high right now, and I figured savings bonds are like a safe way to park my money. So I bought Series 1 or Series I savings bonds, which have an APY of about like 9.32% right now, which is pretty good. Like that's almost guaranteed. So I bought about 1.5K worth of that, and then my paycheck automatically puts in a certain percentage into my Fidelity account. So I bought broad market index funds, which are like NASDAQ and SPY, and I bought like 2.4K worth of those. I ended up moving about 15K into savings. You never know when you need it. So before I even like start spending it, I always move money into savings, because I think that it's just good to remove the temptation and to take it out of the account so you don't get tempted to spend it. Because I think that psychologically we have this like tendency of wanting to spend it if we see it there, if we're not used to seeing that much money in our bank account. So I just remove the temptation entirely. I'll just transfer it to my second bank account, and I don't even look at that app. After that, I paid off my credit card, so I paid off about 3K. That was this month's balance, and it was where I put the balance for my AirPod Pro Maxes. So that and like food and like all their stuff came out about 3K. I bought 1.5K worth of crypto because I think like it's a fair speculative bet. So I started DCAing into that over the next 30 days, which DCA stands for dollar cost average, which is a fancy word of saying buy every day, no matter what the price is, because on average, since the market fluctuates so much, if you buy like today and you buy low, tomorrow it buys high, the next day you buy low, on average it's going to flatline to be a fair price because nobody can predict the future. You might try to time the market, but if you put 1.5K at like a high and then it crashes tomorrow, then you're SOL and you have to deal with those losses. So by DCAing, it makes it a little bit easier and makes it a little bit like more like fault tolerant or like a little bit safer. So I ended up doing that. I sent $200 to my fiance because she supports me a lot and helps me emotionally. So like give her something nice because like I respect and like having her in my life. And then I put about 1K down for a trip in a couple weeks over 4th of July. For me and my fiance, we're going to Puerto Rico, so should be a fun trip. Overall, that came out to about like 50K. I ended up over like $300 over, which isn't a huge deal. I mean, most of it's in savings. I was planning on going shopping and like picking up new clothes tomorrow, but since I'm over, I might actually cool on that. Maybe I'll pick something up, who knows. Run down to like downtown and like Soho or like Williamsburg or something. So yeah, that's how I spent my 50K signing bonus. When you break it down, I actually didn't buy that much stuff. Most of it ended up going into investments or savings. I saved around 30% of it, which I think was pretty good. And I got myself some new tech. So overall, I think that was a win. And yeah, I'll probably do an updated salary video later on. I don't want to give the exact number. It is like way better than my previous offer, probably like close to like 40% 40 to 50% better. So I'll do a new breakdown later on and sort of talk about how the total comp is structured. It's not straight cash, which if a lot of you are wondering, most software engineer salaries aren't straight cash. They are a breakdown of cash, equity, bonus in some cases, and also they sometimes give you a sign-on bonus, which this video is about. In your first year is never straight cash. The only companies that pay 300K straight cash are probably hedge funds, and even then they give a lot of it in bonus. I think it's rare to get more than around 250K in straight cash. I'm making a little bit less than 200K in straight cash, so yeah, it's very rare to have a salary of over 250K in straight cash. So I'll do another video talking about the breakdown later on. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you guys are having a good night, and subscribe, like this video. Peace.